Today in crypto. The President of Belarus, one of the largest state-owned companies in Belarus. This firm is responsible for 1/5 of the total global supply of potash fertilizer. Lukashenko is as saying countries do not welcome Belarusians with open arms. Instead, people of foreign, more developed countries only care when it comes to performing menial jobs they do not want to do themselves. He added that the country has the spare energy capacity to accommodate individuals mining crypto on a mass scale. He also spoke about the availability of derelict industrial sites capable of housing more commercial mining setups. The former Soviet Union country heavily on Russia's energy subsidies and discounted oil and gas prices, which, when considering puts the top 3 most profitable cryptos to mine in 2021 as Ravencoin, Monero, and Litecoin. A home miner needs a suitably powerful PC with an adequate power supply and cooling setup to get started. According to this Medium post, the PC must have an appropriate GPU, which needs to be a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1070 or Radeon RX Vega 64 at minimum for mining ETH. Used GTX 1070s on eBay in the U.K. go for about £350 to £400, $480 minus $550, accounting for the rest of the PC. It's fair to assume an all-in cost would come to around £800. $1,100. Data on Belarus wages shows the minimum wage is around $400/month, $157 per month. That being so, low-skilled workers would struggle to acquire a suitable PC to mine crypto in the first place, based on new .k prices. Taking this into account, it would seem Lukashenko's grand plan to keep workers in the country is somewhat ill-conceived. Sliwa, a beret-wearing Republican running to be the mayor of New York City, said one of the goals of his campaign is to focus on crypto. In a Wednesday tweet, Sliwa said he would be focusing on creating greater financial inclusivity in New York City by opening more crypto ATMs and incentivizing businesses to accept cryptocurrency. According to his campaign website, however, the mayoral candidate currently only accepts donations in US dollars using personal checks or credit cards. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Dogecoin 2.0 is a new project that has recently entered the meme coin community. The coin promotes itself as the upgraded Doge, a DeFi token on the beret-wearing chain. It is not hard for investors to mistake the token for the original Doge. This has promoted the Dogecoin Foundation to put out a statement to clarify its relationship to the new Dogecoin 2.0 project. The Dogecoin Foundation on its website clarifying that Doge 2.0 had no affiliation whatsoever with the original Doge. It outlined that concerned community members had brought the existence of the former to its notice, seemingly wanting to know if they were a part of the original Doge project. Even though the Doge 2.0 calls itself the Doge upgrade, it is in no way built off of or has ties to the original Doge. Related reading. Mark Cuban pushes for Dogecoin payments with new incentives. The foundation expressed support for new projects in the community but needed to protect its community from projects that could mislead them to think they were investing in the original project. To this end, the foundation has asked his brand protection lawyers to contact the developers of the Dogecoin 2.0 project. The reason for this is to ask the team behind the project to choose another name for its project, as the current one seems to carry the connotation that is it directly affiliated with the original Dogecoin project. The chosen name for their token infringes on the rights and reputation of the Doge brand, and thus could lead to damaging consequences for the project if things were to go awry with the new token. The fast rise in popularity of Doge has not come without its demerits. Various projects have come out to claim that they have ties to the original project, hoping to profit off of its vast popularity. This has created a need for the Dogecoin Foundation to put out public statements clarifying that they are in no way associated with these projects. Related reading. Famed Dogecoin millionaire sets sights on Cardano. Going all in. Some of these projects have include Moon Rabbit and Gozabatsu and the Dogecoin Foundation using the Doge.org domain. The foundation denied any claims of partnering up with either of these entities, explaining that this was falsely stated by the entities. The foundation also revealed that they were in opposition to actors who were trying to register trademarks for Dogecoin, as they have no connection to the project from which they were trying to profit. The project has always been committed to remaining freely available for its community, and as such, will continue to make sure that the brand is community-owned. Bitcoin has been a part of billionaire Tim Draper's investment portfolio for a while now. Draper had first gotten into Bitcoin in 2011 when Peter Vincents had convinced him to buy the digital asset. Draper had bought $250,000 worth of BTC, which he subsequently lost after the now-defunct Mt. Gox exchange crashed, where Draper had kept his coins. Despite this, the billionaire was not deterred. So when another opportunity presented itself in the form of U.S. Marshals auctioning off Bitcoin seized from criminals, Draper took advantage of this opportunity. At the auction, Draper had bought 29,656 Bitcoins at $632 apiece, which had totaled $18.74. The coins were sold for $14 above the going rate on exchanges. Related reading: Quant explains why Bitcoin bull cycle is only in phase 1. The investor has never backed down from his belief in the future of cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, even giving some very optimistic predictions regarding the price of the asset in the coming years. The first time the billionaire had made this prediction had been in 2018. Back then, the price of the digital asset was still trading below $10,000, so this did not seem as believable as it might be today. But Draper never faltered on his prediction. The driving factor behind this prediction has been that the billionaire believes Bitcoin will become an accepted mode of payment everywhere. Another important factor lies in the fact that there is a limited supply of BTC. This self-induced scarcity of the digital asset has the billionaire believing that the price will keep going up, saying, "Because there are only 21 million of them." Related reading: Deloitte's survey shows 76% of finance execs think physical money is nearing its end. Only one thing has differed in Draper's price prediction for Bitcoin. The billionaire had adjusted the timeline for his prediction by moving it farther to late 2022 or early 2023. But the price prediction remains unmoved at $250,000. Venture capitalist Tim Draper was on Benzinga's Crypto Festival to talk about the #1 cryptocurrency. Draper noted some trends which he believes will be the driving force behind Bitcoin hitting $250,000 in 2022. Widespread adoption was one of these trends. He noted that people will eventually be able to use BTC in the way they currently use fiat currency. When that happens, Draper said, there's going to be a switch thrown in people's heads. Related reading: Billionaire who predicted 2008 housing crash says Bitcoin is worthless. A second trend the billionaire sees pushing Bitcoin towards this price prediction is the inflation rate. Since governments have been constantly printing money, people have become worried about the future of their savings. This will push more investors into BTC as a way to hedge against the inevitable high rate of inflation that will follow limitless money printing. The rise in Bitcoin uses in retail spending was set to go higher, Draper said. Noting that women do about 80% of total retail spending, Draper sees women demanding more ways to pay with Bitcoin, explaining that the number of women investing in Bitcoin had grown tremendously, growing from 1 in 14 BTC wallets owned by women to 1 in 3 BTC wallets currently owned by women. When asked when he planned to sell his coins, the billionaire replied, "Why would I want to sell the future currency for the past currency? I just can't imagine anything more important for humanity than this." As for Draper's $250,000 prediction for the digital assets price in late 2022 or early 2023, he said, "I think we're right on track." Some mayors of cities large and small in the U.S. have been pushing for the adoption of cryptocurrencies or otherwise taking a position in favor of digital assets. Curtis Sliwa, a beret-wearing Republican running to be the mayor of New York City, said one of the goals of his campaign is to focus on crypto. In a Wednesday tweet, Sliwa said he would be focusing on creating greater financial inclusivity in New York City by opening more crypto ATMs and incentivizing businesses to accept cryptocurrency. According to his campaign website, however, the mayoral candidate currently only accepts donations in US dollars using personal checks or credit cards. As NYC #mayor, I will make #NYC the most cryptocurrency-friendly city in the nation. Property taxes, Fines and fees will be payable in #crypto. We will open more crypto ATMs and incentivize businesses to accept crypto. We must modernize our economy and make it accessible for all. pic.twitter.com WW2ZPNCF Sliwa announced his intentions for the adoption of cryptocurrencies in NYC in June, before winning the Republican primary in the city's mayoral race. The founder of the crime prevention group Guardian Angels and reportedly the owner of 16 rescue cats, he will face off against Democratic candidate Eric Adams in November. Adams, who has also taken a seemingly pro-crypto stance by pledging to make New York City the center of Bitcoins, won the Democratic primary against former presidential candidate and crypto advocate Andrew Yang in July. Yang also claimed he wanted to make the city a hub for BTC and other cryptocurrencies. Related, Miami mayor aiming for the most progressive crypto laws. Some mayors of cities large and small in the United States have been pushing for the adoption of cryptocurrencies or otherwise taking a position in favor of digital assets. In August, Mayor Jason Stewart of Cool Valley, Missouri proposed giving away more than $1 million in Bitcoin, BTC, to the city's roughly 1,500 residents. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez has also said he is a hodler and wants to make the Florida city attractive to those in the crypto and blockchain industry. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.